20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday, so it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it could just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up, so Week 18...
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only to get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters, and if he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
19 yards right away to kick off this drive. 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Play action. Here's Daniels. There's Osborne with the grab.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the...
And he's in! Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
The PAT, up and good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They're led out by their quarterback, veteran, he's 6'3", out of Central Michigan. It's Cooper Rush.
If his preparation for this game is any indication of how he's going to perform today, Mike, they're going to be hard to beat. He played really well last week, but when we talked to his coaches, they told us, they're like, he has lived here all week. He has taken his level of play even up another notch, and if he can continue to operate this system, continue to get all of his weapons involved, this leadership, this ability to lead by example, going to rub off on the rest of this offense. I think they're going to have a good chance of changing from last week's loss to coming away today with a victory. So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good.
Big opening up the middle. And he will go all the way. Avante Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently second in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. They'll throw with Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Now, a fair catch, and he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. And this is where we stand. Final weekend of the regular season is upon us. We'll know the brackets and the seedings for the postseason at the end of the night. Second down and 8. Throwing is Rush. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Cooks going in motion. Here's Rush. This one is caught by Turpin. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger onto punt for Dallas. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Maris Leofow there on the stop. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Daniels to throw on second down. That's to Osborne. He's got it. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, Daniels to the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Daniels going to keep this himself. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Tight end going in motion here. They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yard.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive and what once looked like a promising drive.
And he will score. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown Commanders. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Cowboys offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Now Dowdle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Cleveland Ferrell, former 4th overall pick of the Raiders, gets in there for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. To throw is Rush. In trouble, and down he goes. Here's Brian Anger now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders' offense heading out for their next possession. He's caught a touchdown pass already in this game, as you get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown receptions to this point in the season. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Throwing is Daniels. That pass taken in by McLaurin. Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Daniels. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson, and he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, we'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down. Throwing now, Daniels. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. And he's got his team a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. The open man is Osborne. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Now he'll run. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. To the goal line and in. K.J. Osborne. Touchdown, Washington. Gonzalez now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Commanders will take a 21-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. A return coming from the 14. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. A pass caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. A short throw caught by Ferguson.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Rush to throw. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season, as we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan, Coach, forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll run with Dowdle. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll run former K-State product Deuce Vaughn. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. It is 3rd and 10. Now, Rush. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Remember, he had a touchdown on the ground earlier, something he's been able to do frequently this season, as you see where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks in rushing TDs. Daniels now on 1st down. There's that man again, another catch.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Commander's 1st down. They'll go play action here with Daniels. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell, But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, that's what finishes the game off.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They run over center with Robinson. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Donovan Wilson will bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. Osborne, the man on the move. They'll go again with Robinson. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. It is Jordan Lewis who brought him down. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will have the Commanders' 1st down, able to get 8 on 3rd and 5.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. 3rd and long, and here's Daniels. He finds a man. That's Osborne. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll run it here with Robinson. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line. Another run here for Robinson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They'll go. It's Robinson. Powering forward. He's in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The extra point, up and good. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Throwing is Rush. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. That is catch number 60 for the season. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Rush. It's caught. Mingo with the grab. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing is Rush. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5. Rush. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Cowboys. To throw is Rush. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll look to throw yet again. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And this down inside the 20-yard line. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. Third and a yard. Back to throw. And he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a 1st down. It's 1st and goal. Let the fullback try to power it home. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's into the hands of Zacchaeus. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A gift, and here comes Robinson. Down the sideline, past the 45. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
On 1st down, Daniels. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Washington. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man down the field, it's Ferguson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They finish off the regular season with some momentum, and they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.